Hello everybody, this is Lee Ski, Natural Solutions Empower You. doTERRA is the most amazing company that I have ever been around, amazing for its generosity. And I want to share this with you today, that with doTERRA you get free product all year long. So I'm going to cover loyalty rewards program, lots of free stuff, product of the month, or we call it POM, quarterly 200 PV promos, but also BOGOs, buy one, get one free. I'm not going to cover them lots. They usually happen on the third week of February, August and November. And can you use the points you accumulate from loyalty rewards? No, because, come on guys, you're buying one, you get one free. That's pretty generous anyway. So let's have a look at the loyalty rewards program. When you start with doTERRA, you start with your initial order. Your loyalty rewards start with your second order because it's all about rewarding ongoing shopping. Is it compulsory? Definitely not. Is it smart shopping? Absolutely. So how does it start? So when you go into, or actually what I want to do is share the screen and show you, well actually, if you're new to it all, you should have received as part with your oils some information like this. And then if you go have a look inside of it, you will have the latest price list. And also this information's in there because it is fabulous. And in the back of this one that says Living doTERRA Naturally, it talks a little bit about the loyalty rewards program. So I recommend you go in and have a look at those and read through all of the paperwork. I'm always here to answer any of your questions. So for those of you that have been in for a while and may not have the latest price list, if you go, let me go share the screen and make this bigger. So if you go to doterra.com.au and you'll see across the top there's 4 tabs. Go to Our Advocates, doTERRA Tools, down to Forms, and then if you scroll down you will find AU wholesale price list, and you can print that off. It's 2 pages. If you want the one with the pretty pickies and a description of each item, go to brochures and print out product guide. It's multiple pages. And while we're here, if you go to learn more about the loyalty rewards program, how to create a loyalty rewards order, you can go to here. Here tells you what a one-time only order is, and you don't get any points on that. How to edit your loyalty rewards. So come in here and get yourself very familiar with this area. And while we're here, come and have a look at blog. And blog has lots of recipes, food recipes, and do-it-yourself ideas, and spotlights on products. Go in and have a look there. Leave that site, yes. So back to the meeting. Let's see, stop share. Awesome. So loyalty rewards. So what that means is the longer you shop, the more points you get. So when most of us start out here, unless you start out with a bigger kit and did a loyalty rewards order the second month, then you could be up here. Most people start down here, they're going to get 10% back. And then if your orders are less than 50 PV, you're going to stay here forever and a day. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. Because 50, with every order, the shipping is $7.95. So doTERRA can't give that to you for free, so they give you 8 PV points back to swap for products. So what can you get for 8 PV? A toothpaste. A toothpaste is 5 PV. So that means you use 5, you've got 3 left over. So you can accumulate those. 3 and 5 are 8. Yeah, not quite. You're going to have to wait till the 3rd month to be able to buy 2 toothpaste. So you're still going to get free stuff every month just from shopping with doTERRA. So why on earth would you shop with doTERRA? Why shift your shopping from Coles and Woolies to doTERRA? The main thing is there are no toxic chemicals in them. Toxic chemicals go in and they mess up our hormones. So what happens when our hormones are messed up? We're grumpy. We put on weight. Why do we put the weight on? Because our body can't deal with the toxic chemicals. So it wraps it in fat and stacks it away. And so if we go and try and lose weight without detoxing, it's all too hard. Our body gets in a panic. You're going to poison yourself. So what you need to do is shift your shopping over to doTERRA. It's all natural. And the other great thing is all of it has essential oils in it. So it's going to help you feel better in yourself, improve your moods, help your health, and help your self-worth as well, because that's the citrus oils are all about honouring our body and self-assurance, things like that. Okay, so then if you do a 50 PV order each month, so what happens then? So 10% of 50 is 5, so you get 5 PV for your order plus 8 shipping points. So that's 13 points, 13 PV that you have to swap for free products. So what can you get for 13 PV? You can get the body wash, it's 11 PV, or you can get a lemongrass oil or a lemon oil. And if you're like me, I go through a couple of these a month between cleaning and drinking it. Wild orange. So have a look through your price list that you print off and have a look and get yourself familiar with the PV. So then if you're doing more than 50 PV, you'll do that for 3 months, then you'll move and you've got 15% back, 20% back, 30% for the next 9, and at 13 months onwards, you'll be at 30%. So 30% of 50 PV is 15, plus your 8 shipping points, that's 23 points. So what can you get for 23 points? Or 23 PV? You can swap that for your laundry detergent. That's 64 washes for free. Does that sound pretty awesome? That's even cheaper than going to the cheap shop and paying a couple of dollars. You're getting 64 washes for free. And the other great thing is no toxic chemicals. Another great thing about this, it has the On Guard oil blend in it, which is antibacterial, antiviral, so it's going to kill the bacteria on the clothes that usually leaves that smell, especially on our sports gear, or if we have trying to dry clothes in damp weather. So there's your 23 PV, and you could get that each month. Do you do 64 loads of washing a month? Not in my household of 3, I don't. That usually lasts me about 6 weeks. Okay, so then what's all the goodies? The product of the month, you've probably heard about that. You've heard, I have to do 125 PV. So remember what I've just said? No, you don't have to do 125 PV, but the smart shoppers do. So why? Well, I'm not the best at maths, so I'm just going to do it at 100. So if I do a 100 PV order, I get 30 point PV back to spend again, plus 8, so 38 PV. So I've marked a whole bunch of things here. So what can I get for 38 PV? I can get an ice blue rub. We go through one of these about every 6 months. So that We get that for free. What else can we get? We can get the HD Clear, the moisturiser. That this is for the people with challenged skin, or great for teenagers. So there's a whole lot of things that you can get. So how on earth do we do over 125 PV every month? I actually have trouble keeping it down to there. So our mainstay is this, because our soils are missing minerals and vitamins, so therefore our plants are missing minerals and vitamins, and therefore so are we. Needing to wear glasses means I'm deficient in a mineral. And when we are, if we are minerally dense and our body is alkaline, then there's less chance of us getting cancer. So minerals and vitamins are the building blocks of our body. This is our lubricant for our brain, our nerves, our joints, and without the omegas, we're in trouble. The omegas are also reduce inflammation. And this is our cellular health. Anybody going through major ailments would have learnt about how important cellular health is. And so this helps with our heart, it helps with our nerves, and helps with our brain. So reading off the back here, general wellness and vitality, energy, metabolism, who needs more energy? Bone health. Is that, you heard something somewhere about bone health? Immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, healthy hair, skin and nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function and digestive health, lung and respiratory health, gentle on the stomach, no GMO, gluten-free and dairy-free. That covers all of these guys. There's oils in there that help with our immune system and reducing inflammation and helping our tummy to work better and helping us to feel better emotionally, and to gets rid of the brain fog. And the great thing is, give them a try, and if you don't like them, don't feel any different after 30 days, send the bottles back and get your money back. So how awesome is that? You can try them. If you don't like them, you haven't lost a cent. Pretty awesome. So that's our main thing. So they are 60 PV. So then on top of that, we have a shower gel every month. Stack these up here. We have the cleaner concentrate every month. As I said, I have a teenager, and somewhere in here I have his, standing up so I can find it easily, his foaming face wash, and that's brilliant. I often use it as well. It's designed for skin issues. So what are we up to here? So 28, 38, 48 and 60. So I'm already nearly up to 100 PV. So then quarterly, sometimes spasmodically I need to top up these for our son. So that's the foaming face wash. This is what you put on the dots and spots, and this is the moisturiser that protects your skin, keeps the dust out and the gremlins out. Probably once a quarter I add in a deodorant, and every now and then I add in a first aid in a tube. This Correctex is absolutely amazing. Helichrysum is a pain, its emotional name is oil of pain, so it reduces pain, helps things heal quickly, but it also has in there frankincense, cedarwood, melaleuca and lavender, so it's very calming, antibacterial, antiviral, just amazing for cuts and scrapes for humans and dogs and horses as well. Okay, so then quarterly I would get one of these, and that's 75.5 PV. And talking about that one, so you can see there it's $100. And in it, this Virage is a skincare, very hydrating, used in top spas around the world. And interestingly, this one here, if you buy it on its own, is $88. So look at the savings there by just getting all of that in one kit. So you get all of these, so what's 88 to 100? $12. So you're getting all of these for $12. Individually, they're dearer than that. But, yeah, doTERRA is just generous everywhere. Okay, so then when I'm doing that, we get the product of the month. And so what's a product of the month? It's usually something that's worth about $20 to $30. I mentioned in there the two, and before we go on from there, with your points, they only last for 12 months. So don't store them up for 5 years thinking you're going to have a total wham bam buy everything. They only last for 12 months. So month 1 drops off at month 13. Month 2 drops off at month 14. So you're not going to lose them all. You just, the oldest ones drop off. So what I've done is I thought I was pretty good getting $1,500 worth of free stuff a year between the product of the month and also the 200 PV promo. Actually, I'll talk about that before I go on to there. So the 200 PV promo happens in March, June, September and December. So in March, we usually, you can get a Salubel. A Salubel is $97 wholesale. And I take that and I put it in, I get some empty roller bottles and I put about 1 ml in each, top it up with fractionated coconut oil. So that gives me 10 bottles of that, because this is just all oil. And it is, remember that one I said here? They're the same oils are in here. This one's just diluted with some jojoba and macadamia oil. So hint, hint, what a lot of people do is get this and dilute it, and they get some jojoba oil and some macadamia oil and they dilute it and they create their own rather than paying for it. So that's March, we get that. But also remember, when you do the 200 PV promo, you also get whatever the oil of the month is. So $97 plus 20 or 30, what's that come up to? That's for free, once a quarter at least. But I can't remember with the other two, but I know with March and December, they carry them over to the next month. So you could end up with 8 months of 200 PV promos if you do your budgeting right. December is for every 200 PV, and this is only for December, you get a frankincense. So if you're going to do a 400 PV order, you divide it into two 200 PV orders and you get 2 bottles of frankincense plus whatever the product of the month is. Okay, so how pretty awesome is that? So between the product of the month, the 200 PV promos, and accumulating all your points, you can end up with $2,500 worth of free stuff. So I thought I was pretty clever getting, $1,500, but then I learned a few extra tricks. So my price list looks like this, and you'll see here, black pepper is $26.5 at wholesale, and the PV is $24. So keeping it simple, there's two difference. I know we're not comparing dollars and PV and dollars, we're not comparing the same, but there's 2 difference in those numbers. Whereas if you go down here to Helichrysum, there's 30 difference between the PV number and the wholesale dollar number. So what I do is I buy the things that are close in dollar value. So I would buy, and I've sort of put my limit as 10. So Arbor Vitae, there's 10 different, Basil's 9 different, Bergamo is 11. So depending on what's going on as to whether I buy the bergamot or I use my points. Black pepper I'd buy, blue tansy I use my points because it's 34 different. Then if we go down here, clary sage is 18 different. Ginger is 24 different. So those that are more than 10, I use my points to get them. And that's how, like helichrysum is $125 worth, and it's only a little bottle. That's how I get mine. I use my points to buy them. A couple of things you can't use your points on. Melissa, well, last time I checked, you couldn't use the Melissa because it's probably already quite discounted. And same with my LLV. I can't buy that box. I can't cash in 60 PV and buy that. I can get them individually, but that adds up to 99 plus 78 PV. So it's going to chew up quite a few PV that way. But if you've got the PV there, that's a way to do it. Okay, so and then recapping. Lots of free stuff, and the longer you shop, the more doTERRA rewards you and the more you move up to here. And when you redeem your points, it's going to cost you $3. But as somebody said once, like this hand lotion, it's $24. So $3 is way cheaper than $24, isn't it? But have a look through your price list. You can get one of these at $24, or you can get 3 for $61, and there's a difference in the PV amount. So have a look around. Now that we have doTERRA.com.au, and not all the products are up there yet, not all the products that are available in Australia are up on the website yet, but have a look around. There's a whole lot of great things. There's the Citrus Bliss hand and body lotion. There's the body scrub. So it's $31 or 16.5 PV. So I use my PV to get that. Actually, I go to the blog and I find sugar scrub and I make my own. The body butter is $28.17 PV. So the difference there is, what's that, 11. So just depending whether I need it, how much I need it. There's the mud mask is 13.5 PV. So you can swap, you can pamper yourself sometimes. So sometimes you can get your laundry and your cleaning, or sometimes you can pamper yourself. Just sit down and plan it all out. Your points, when you shop in America, the points accumulate. But if you do half an order in America and half here, and together they add up to 125 PV or more, you will not get the product of the month. Talking about that, some people decide not to go for the product of the month because their budget doesn't extend to be able to shop once a month. So they break it into 2 orders a month or even 4 orders a month, depending on when your pay comes in. So, yes, that's going to cost you more in postage, but remember you get 8 points back every time with your postage. Oh, yes. So I'm up to here, and let's say I decide to disappear to Antarctica for 6 months, and I say, can you cancel my Loyalty Rewards order? They will let me know that I have however many points accumulated, and that if I don't cash those in before I cancel it, I'm going to lose those points. The other thing is when I cancel my loyalty reward order, I go down, 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 back to here, and I need to start again at working my way up to here. So am I going to do that? No. I would do something like get a Correctex sent to me each month, or a toothpaste sent to me each month, or don't have any there, the kids got them all, or otherwise a lip balm. Just keep it really little, something little, and have that sent to you each month, and that maintains those points and maintains you at whatever level you are on the ladder. The other thing is, if you have team under you or you're sharing, make sure your order all month long is at 100 PV, because that's what it takes to open the door. So if you have a shop uptown, you still have to pay rent and electricity, and so there's a cost whether you open the door or not, and that's the same with doTERRA. We need to do a 100 PV order. So if I'm heading off to Antarctica for 6 months, I will still have a 100 PV order plus arriving at my place every month. But I'm not disappearing off to Antarctica. I had a couple of coats on this morning because it was a bit cool here in the tropics. So no, my son might head down there in a few years' time, but not me. So what other sorts of things? I haven't done the maths yet, but shampoo and conditioner now comes in this family size pack, and I just ordered them. I didn't do the sums. Sometimes getting things smaller works out cheaper. It just is easier for us to have the shampoo and conditioner on the bathtub. And so hopefully they will last us 4 months. I just see in here, talking about the magic, there's wild orange and lime in here in the shampoo. Wild orange is the oil of joy and abundance. Lime is the zest of life. So you can see when we're shampooing that it's helping us feel better in ourselves. The body wash has bergamot and grapefruit. So it's all about self-acceptance and honouring our body. The conditioner has a whole bunch of oils in there, including rosemary that helps our memory, and some peppermint. And if you know of anybody that has psoriasis, they are often recommended peppermint shampoo. So we've got a little bit of peppermint in the conditioner. So there's a whole lot of magic in each of the doTERRA products. And so remember, all that money and saving money is fabulous, but the most important thing is you're saving your health. You are just using all natural products. So that's great for you and your family. It's also great for Mother Earth, because those toxic chemicals go down the drain and affect our planet. I do wildlife caring, or used to do, and there are birds in Western Australia and South Australia that have thyroid problems. And when they post-mortem them, they find the chemicals in them that are in our bathroom products. So if you don't do it for yourself, can you do it for the wildlife? And in America, they find lots of dead fish. And once again, when they post-mortem them, they got lots of toxic chemicals in them. And the upside, you just feel awesome because they've got essential oils in them. So enjoy all the free stuff. And yeah, who can you help? Who do you know whose life would be better off with a whole lot of free stuff? Enjoy your week. Thanks, guys.